And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream tonight. We have a huge Western Conference matchups between teams that were expected to be heavyweights out west this year. However, kind of off to pretty slow starts. So, it hasn't exactly been the best of starts for Vegas or Colorado this year, but it is the Golden Knights against the Avalanche. It's always, or usually almost always, a great matchup when these two teams meet up, and we know that both of them are going to be looking for a win here tonight, as neither team has really gotten off to that great of a start. This would be a big 2 points if they're able to get it here tonight. So just want to say hello, welcome everybody in. Thank you all so much for being here. We have a great game. I do want to remind everyone that it is storming pretty good where I live right now. So there is a chance that the power could go out. Could go out at some point at pretty much any time. I mean, the wind is picking up pretty bad outside. So I've at least been able to start the stream. Hopefully going to be able to get the whole game in. But if the stream just cuts out or stops, know that that's what happened. The power did go out. Because there is definitely a chance of that happening tonight with the weather that we're having and the storm that we're getting. But Robert, Elijah, Adam, Adrian, Avi, Hockey Froggy, Isaac, Jacob, Oilers Man, Benene, what is going on? Welcome in everyone into the chat. Barrett, welcome. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. We are getting ready for a big one in the Western Conference. A couple of teams that met in the playoffs last year. Vegas beat Colorado in the playoffs in the second round last year. And they would both love to get a big win under their belts here tonight. This is obviously a big game every time these two meet up. Fire Strike, what is going on? Welcome in. Great to see you here. Awesome to have you in the chat. Caroline, what is going on? I'm doing pretty well. How are you? JV in the chat, what's going on? Welcome. Derek is here. Hey, what's up, Derek? It's been a while. Thank you so much for coming by. Really appreciate it. Red Rubber is in the chat. What is up, Red Rubber? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, as always. Ernesto's here. What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Jack, what's up, man? Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming by. Really, really appreciate it, guys, as we are getting ready for puck drop. Avi's got he's got a bet 5 on a Makar goal tonight. Hey, that'd be a pretty nice payout if it hits. We will see what happens here, but I know Avi's going to be rooting for a Makar goal. Jay, what is going on? Welcome. Yeah, winds are gusting pretty heavy right now. Strong winds tonight, and they're supposed to get worse as the night goes along as well. So, you know, I'm live for now. Hopefully I'm able to get the whole game in, but if it does cut out, then know that it's because my power is gone, and we're getting wind gusts up to 50+ miles per hour over the course of the night tonight. So crossing our fingers that we'll be okay, but I don't know, wind like that usually does knock the power out. Let's see. Brian is here. What's going on? Prosperous, what's going on? Welcome. Rob, we don't know. That's the beauty of the NHL. That's how the NHL works. So we have no idea how that's all going to shake out, but it's been a very interesting start to the season for sure. Trevor, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Great to see you in the chat. Yeah, Derek said lots and lots of homework. Well, I'm glad that you get at least one night of reprieve, Derek. So thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. Yeah, Calgary is off to a ridiculous start. I was not expecting the Calgary Flames to be this good, Isaac. Yeah, big ESPN game tonight, Avi. Absolutely. Let's see. Adrian has Marchessault scoring. Hey, Marchessault I mean, there's a lot of important players out of the lineup for Vegas. I mean, no Pacioretty, no Stone, no Tuck, no Janmark. So, I mean, it's definitely Marchessault is one of the best scorers in the lineup for the Golden Knights for sure. Oh, yeah, wins are rough, Trevor. I mean, seems like only a matter of time, but so far we've made it. I'll knock on wood. Hopefully it lasts at least the next few hours. Yeah, it's been a tough one, Derek, for the Lightning. They haven't exactly started this season off great, but still a long way to go. 82-game season again. That's a long year. It's far from over, but it certainly hasn't been the start that fans were hoping for. Daviator, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I have no bet on this game edited. My only bet today was Pittsburgh. I only made one. I did not like the schedule today. I'm not even overly confident in Pittsburgh. I know they are 0-0 getting ready to start the second period with Tampa Bay. I wasn't even overly confident in that. There wasn't really anything on the schedule that I loved bet-wise today. So I kept it very, very light with my betting, and we'll wait until there's more matchups that I'm more confident in later in the week. Matthew, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, 3K. That must have been like at the beginning of the playoffs last year, because we hit 6K by the end of the Stanley Cup, and now we are moving. We're moving in the right direction, trying to get towards 7. But welcome back, Daviator. It's great to see you in the chat. Thank you for being here. Ratings, television ratings have been good to start the year for the NHL, Derek. Between both ESPN and TNT, ratings have been good to start the year. Tomorrow night, I'm doing the Panthers and the Bruins tomorrow night. Will, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Vernon, what is up, bro? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming by. Really appreciate it. We are getting ready for puck drop here. Vegas and Colorado, a big one out west. And this should be a fun one. This should be a fun game. These are two teams that really want to get back to playing the way that they're accustomed to playing. And a win here tonight over another tough opponent would certainly go a long way in that, happening and getting these teams on track. So this is definitely a big game for sure. Mangiapane has been nuts for the Flames so far this season. I mean, what an incredible start to the year for him so far. And Calgary is a team so much better than I thought they were going to be, at least, through their first couple weeks of games. Obviously, it's still early, but they've been a lot better than I thought for sure. No problem, Will. All good. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glad that you could come by as we get ready for puck drop here. We can't be too far away from the start here. I would imagine another maybe 5 minutes or so, or no, not even. We're ready to go. All right, we are ready to go. Lightning scored according to Derek. Well, that's good for Tampa Bay. That's not great for my bet, but that is good for Tampa Bay. 1-0 Lightning here, so they get up. They score the first goal of the game. And we've got, let's see, Darcy Kemper in goal for Colorado. We've got Robin Lehner in goal for the Vegas Golden Knights, and these teams are lining up at center ice. We are getting ready to go. Top line starting for each team, it looks like. Yes, so top guys are out there. McKinnon line starts against the Carlson line for Vegas. And we're getting ready for puck drop. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Please don't forget, subscribe if you're new. Drop that thumbs up if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL. We are underway. And Colorado dumps that into the offensive zone. They are at home wearing their dark jerseys with the burgundy and blue. And Vegas on the road wearing their road whites. Taken here now. Colorado looking to work it out of their end. Up to Landeskog. Landeskog over the red line into the offensive zone. Trying to bring it in deep past Pietrangelo. Poked away from him. Rantanen gets knocked down, but gets it to Landeskog, who leaves it for McKinnon. McKinnon back to the point. Byram, pass over D to D. Shot there, gets blocked back out of the zone, and Vegas clears. Vegas now with a line change, and Colorado dumps it all the way in. They'll go back after it. That one's played, though, by Coughlin. Up and out of the zone by Nicholas Waugh. Dumped in there by Kolasar. Now the forecheck coming from Kolasar and Dodonov. Played up now to Burakovsky. Colorado works it out of their end. Pass too far in front, though, for Johnson. He drops it off as he skates into it for Kadri. Kadri with it now. Back there to Eric Johnson. Oh, I got to differentiate between Eric and Jack Johnson here, but that was Eric with the shot. And that one taken now by Vegas. They can't get the pass through. Colorado gets possession back. They'll regroup. Sasha, what is going on? Welcome in. Great to have you here. Thank you so much for watching. Robert, what's up, my man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Underway here, early first period. Vegas and Colorado, 18:25 to go in the first. Puck's down in the corner. Colorado on the forecheck, trying to keep it in here. Sent back deep. Looking to work it back now. That one's cleared out of the zone by Vegas. And that one is sent up now. And into the offensive zone. Golden Knights here. Drop pass there. Good shot, but it gets blocked. Out to the point now. And there's a long shot from Brady McNabb. Knocked down in front. Vegas scores on the rebound. Chandler Stevenson finds the rebound in front. Is able to put it past Kemper. It is 1-0 Golden Knights here. Just 2 minutes in. The original shot came from the point. Brayden McNabb. That one got blocked down, but Chandler Stevenson was able to find it in front after it got knocked down, and he backhands it over the shoulder. Blocker side on Kemper. It's Stevenson's third goal of the season, and 2 minutes in, Vegas has the 1-0 lead over Colorado. And that we're back underway here. Real deal, what is going on? Welcome. Bob, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Mike and Julie, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Really appreciate each and every one of you in the chat. So we've got a fast start to this one already. Vegas with the goal. Dumped in now, Colorado going in on the forecheck. Hard after it there, down low. Trying to find this one. Moved back out to the point, played there by McKinnon, cross ice. Not able to keep it in the zone, though, and here comes Vegas. Back to neutral ice, gotten back by McKinnon. He's going to pass it up now into the offensive zone. Rantanen into the middle, back to the sideboards, to the point, nobody there. Vegas off the bench, takes possession of the puck, and they're going to dump it in. David, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Back now, played by Pietrangelo, walks the line, shot gets blocked though by McKinnon. His pass to the middle doesn't connect, and Vegas sends it deep. Rantanen after it with Riley Smith in the corner. Carlson comes in and takes the puck, gets it to Marchessault. That one gets sent back though, and then it's flipped up and out of the zone there by Colorado. That will be icing though. That will be icing against the Avalanche, and it will come back down to their end. It will be an offensive zone face-off for the Golden Knights. Apple Hills, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Red Rubber, hopefully the Braves, but we'll see. Hopefully the Braves, though. Donna, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Taken now, face-off. Stalemate off the draw. Vegas finally is able to find clean possession. Waugh sends it in front. There's a chance, but in the skates of Dodonov. Back out now to Pietrangelo at the point. That one goes wide. Vegas trying to keep the pressure in the offensive zone. Kolasar gets it back deep. Dodonov checks Byram. Now it's taken by Nicholas Waugh. Spin around. That shot goes wide. Kolasar has it down low to Pietrangelo. Now out high to Waugh. Into the middle. Long shot there from Shea Theodore. And that one gets knocked down and blocked by the Avalanche. Kept in, though, by Vegas. Still putting on some pressure. Kolasar, pass behind the net. Dodonov trying to get it in front. Finds Pietrangelo just over 4 minutes in. Long shot there. Goes high off the end glass. Byram takes it now for the Avalanche. Looking to work it up the wall. He gets hammered down there by Colasar, but Colorado's able to clear. Down low now. Vegas trying to work it back out of their end. That pass goes up and past everyone. It's going to be an icing call. And that's going to send it right back down now to the Vegas zone, where Colorado will have an offensive zone draw. Down by a goal here early, looking to get that back as it's 1-0 Vegas. Just over 4 minutes into this one. Wow, Hamonic is back for the Canucks. That's a good pickup, or a good return there for them. It was a weird situation there at the start of the season. He didn't report, or he was out for personal reasons, and then he didn't report when they sent him to the AHL, and he ended up being suspended, I guess, by the team. Or like, it was a weird situation, but he's back now, and that is a boost to the depth of the Vancouver Canucks defense. As Colorado brings it into the offensive zone, Kadri after it, drops it for Burakovsky. He spins around, gets a shot off that's blocked. Comfort trying to keep it in, down in the corner. Stevenson moves it, though, and now it's taken by Peyton Krebs of the Vegas Golden Knights, and he's going to start the breakout by leaving it off for a defenseman as they get a line change. Pass up into the neutral zone, doesn't connect. Played now, Vegas. Looking to get on the forecheck. They have to get back on sides, which they do, but Colorado gets the puck and now dumps it into the offensive zone. Leonard comes out and plays it up the wall. Move to the middle here, kept in by Colorado. They're in the attacking end. We're going to have a penalty call coming up. It looks like Nicholas Hague is going to head to the box here. And that was well away from the play. He tripped down. It looks like Tyson Yost in front. And Nicholas Hague is going to head to the penalty box. That's going to give Colorado a power play. And they're going to have a chance now to tie this game up with the first power play opportunity of the game. And Hague to the penalty box here for tripping. Yeah, that was pretty well away from the play, but he got his stick in the skates of Yost there. And right in front of the referee. Pretty easy call to make. Vegas does win the faceoff, though, and that one's cleared all the way down. And early penalty kill success here for the Golden Knights as they kill off the first 15 seconds just like that. Colorado now back into the offensive zone, trying to get it in front, and Leonard makes a big save. Makar can't keep it in at the blue line. They have to go back and regroup again. 1:35 left on the power play. Back to the neutral zone. Drop pass here. Into the offensive end. That one's turned right over by McKinnon, and Vegas is going to clear it all the way down. Back into the Colorado zone. And another chance all the way down again, this time in behind Kemper. Yo, what is going on, John? Welcome in. We got the legend himself, HTH, in the chat. What is up, bro? Thank you so much for coming by. Really, really appreciate it. Ted, what's going on? Welcome here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Great to see you in the chat as Colorado's offsides entering the zone there on the power play. And we got 1:01 left on the man advantage. Not a good one so far for Colorado. They haven't really gotten anything going offensively. Amber, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Good to have you on in the chat. Hey, Elvis Irish, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Mike's son, that is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching. Taken now. Colorado plays it through the neutral zone and not able to get it cleanly into the offensive end yet again. Vegas is doing a great job of standing them up at the blue line, and Avs power play has not been good here on this one. Into the offensive zone. Now they get a break. Finally broke through that defense at the blue line, but they can't get it in front. The pass is stolen and then cleared all the way down again by this Vegas penalty kill. Steven, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Much, much appreciated. Into the offensive zone. One last rush here. Final 5 seconds. That one's stolen away and cleared once again. That's going to do it for the power play. So very, very poor power play opportunity there for the Avalanche. And we are now back to 5-on-5 hockey. All even strength again. Bubsy, what is up? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Much, much appreciated. Taken now back in the neutral zone. Colorado with it. 12-13 to go here in the first period. Vegas got an early goal from Chandler Stevenson, the only scoring so far. That one gets thrown in there, and an easy save from Leonard as he covers that up. 12:04 remaining. New Jersey has tied their game, or tied. New Jersey has gotten one back in their game against Calgary. That's now 4-1. They've still got a long way to go before they tie it. I don't know why I just said tied there, but they got a long way to go before they tie it. They get one back at least against the Devils. Or against the Devils get one back against the Flames. God, I am all jumbled up right now. I don't know why. The game, not like I'm tired yet. The game just started. So we are at commercial break here. It is the first commercial break of this one. We got just over 12 minutes to go in the first period, and Vegas is up 1-0 on a goal from Chandler Stevenson. That's the only scoring we've had so far in this one. But thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Please do not forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. It's been pretty good, HTH. It's been good. Kind of slowed down now as we get deeper into the fall, which has actually been nice because it, like, as we've come into hockey season, I've been a lot more busy with the channel. Work has started to wind down a lot, so I've been putting a lot more time into the channel, and obviously streaming, you know, at least 4 or 5 nights a week, and doing other videos as well. So that's been good. Like, summer work ends as hockey season gets going, so that timing has worked out well. But a lot of focus on the channel right now for sure. Amber, my favorite team is the Boston Bruins. I live an hour south of Boston, so they are my hometown team, lifelong fan. But fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. I cover the entire league on this channel. Calgary's just been awesome to start this season. I mean, obviously they didn't get off to their first couple games weren't the best, but since then they've really got their game going and they look really, really good. As it gets moved up now, we are back underway. Vegas into the offensive zone. Good pressure here. Carlson takes it down in the corner. It's got Marchessault with him. Olivia, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, yeah, for sure, Elvis. Thank you so much for stopping by. Your dad's been watching me for quite a while now and is a big fan of the channel. I really appreciate you coming by and listening in. Thank you so much. BC4F, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Absolutely, John. Absolutely, man. We're going to get another penalty call here. It looks like against Vegas, so Colorado's going to go right back to the power play. Anytime, dude, John, anytime. If you make it down to these parts, anytime, just let me know, and we will definitely do something, bro, 100%. Oh, really, Amber? Cool, cool. So you probably aren't that far from me then. Sent in front there. That one just not able to connect. Colorado already better on this power play than they were on their first chance because they actually have the puck in the offensive zone. As here's a shot in there. Big save by Leonard. That one goes off the boards and all the way around. THG, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. Into the offensive zone. Yes, Jay, I do so far. We'll see if that changes. The wind is definitely picking up, but so far, so good, Jay. I feel like I'm sorry if I missed something in the chat. Thank you guys all for being here. Really, really appreciate everybody in the chat. Hey, sounds good, bro. Just give me a heads up when you're planning on coming down, and I will make it happen, dude. We will definitely get a collab in, hopefully, and we'll certainly have a good time and get to meet up for sure. This one's won back now by Colorado. And they have to work it out of their zone here, still with plenty of power play time left. Into the offensive end. Setting up back now to the point. Kept in at the blue line. McCarr. Cross-ice pass going short side there, and a nice save there by Leonard. Lightning score again. It's 2-0. Well, I had won 4 in a row. This one gets stolen. This one is stolen here. And a shorthanded break for the Vegas, and they score! Riley Smith, shorthanded goal for the Golden Knights. Holy cow, and the tables turned just like that. And the Golden Knights get a shorthanded goal. It's 2-0. Riley Smith. Wow, was not expecting that, and just like that, it's 2-0 Vegas. Also, Tampa Bay decided to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats, and holy crap, 3-0 Lightning now. Jeez. Power play here for the Colorado Avalanche. They still have 40 seconds left on the power play. They got to wake up and get their heads out of their asses here, because 2-0 Vegas, just like that. And how about this? What a night for road teams so far. Vegas up 2-0 on the road. Tampa Bay up 3-0 on the road. Calgary up 4-1 on the road. What a night for road teams so far. And that's been against the norm of how this season has gone to this point. Hey, we got to get some member hype. I knew I was missing something. Elvis Irish just became a member on the channel. So let's get some member hype in the chat for him. Thank you so much. The support is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Bruins are 2-1-1, Olivia. 2-1-1 for Boston. Or no, is it 3-1? 3-1. What am I saying? I don't know where I got that from. They are 3-1. Boston's 3-1. I have no idea what team I was thinking of that's 2-1-1, but no, Boston is 3-1. Long shot in here. Islanders big fan. What is up? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Back out there, cross ice pass. Trying to set up now in the offensive zone. It's the Avalanche looking to get this back to a 1-goal game. Worked around here. And that one gets cleared out. 8.5 to go in the first. Taken now. Eric Johnson up to Landeskog. Chip to the middle. That one doesn't connect. Taken back here by Vegas. Sent down low. Going in on the forecheck now. Golden Knights looking to extend the lead. Chance here. McKinnon can't poke that one away. Back to the point. Sent in down low. Played around in the offensive end. Vegas, good forechecking pressure. Still maintaining possession here. Back out. Sent back to the corner. 7:50 to go here in the first. Vegas can't keep that one in the zone. Pass doesn't connect. And that goes all the way down. And, all right, sounds good, Firestrike. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, HTH is here, Xanafied. Absolutely. The legend himself, my man John. 7:15 to go here in the first. Played up to the neutral zone. Colorado with possession, just trying to get something going offensively. Down by a couple. No icing on the play. Haig will go back to get it. There are definitely some jersey numbers I got to figure out here on a couple guys for each team. I know both these teams have injuries right now, so there are some other guys in the lineup. Now we got some after the whistle going here. Hey, getting into it with one of the Avalanche players, and now everybody gets involved. We got a big scrum down in the corner here. Haig was going at it with one of the Colorado players, and then everybody jumped in. Not sure who that was for Colorado. Let's see. And of course, they're going to go away from it right now. That was a pretty good scrum down in the corner. All right. Janmark's back for Vegas. That's good for them. Miramonov is 42. That's the one I was like, wait a second. Who is 42? That's Miramonov. Okay. I think I got everyone else on Vegas. Who are some of these randos on Colorado? Let's see. Names I don't recognize. Oh, Darren. I completely forgot Darren Helm was on the Colorado Avalanche. Completely forgot Darren Helm was on the Avalanche. No wonder I was like 43. Who is that? It's Darren Helm coming over from Detroit. I think that's the only one that I don't know. Martin Kaut, 61. He's in the lineup. Sempo Rantis, 75. He's in the lineup. But, yeah, I think Helm was the one I was like, who the heck is that? Completely forgot Darren Helm was an Av now. Hopefully Atlanta Xanafied. I mean, I don't really know much about baseball, so I'm sure that the Astros are probably favored, but I'm rooting for Atlanta for sure. Yeah, Calgary's off to a really good start here, THG. Really good start for the Flames. Really wasn't expecting them to be this good out of the gate. But Sutter's got them playing well and off to a solid start. I assume that there's going to be penalties on both teams here. We're at commercial break right now. Oh no. Golden Knights are getting a power play out of this. And it was Logan O'Connor. It was Logan O'Connor who was the player for the Avalanche involved there with Haig. Hey, what is going on? What is going on, Trevor? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. And yeah, that was a fun game last night. And hopefully this one, I mean, we're off to a good start here. Hopefully this continues to be a good one the rest of the way. But Vegas is getting a power play out of this. So Vegas is going to get their first power play opportunity of this game. Already up 2-0 and a chance to extend the lead here. Colorado trying to work it now. Hey, Elvis, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat. That is Mike's son. So everyone, welcome him to the channel. Let's get some hype in the chat. I am 25, Mike. So not quite 28 yet. I'm 25. I'll be... Yeah, I'm still half a year away from, a little over half a year away from 26. So that one gets cleared out now, all the way down. 1:10 remaining on the power play. Vegas hasn't really gotten much going yet. Power play has been an issue for the Golden Knights. As it's brought now up into the offensive zone. And that one gets knocked down there. Taken, though, Vegas into the middle. Here's a chance. Drop pass, high slot. Pietrangelo shot. Saved by Kemper. Rebound save as well. And that one is cleared out. Into the offensive zone now. Brought right back in by Krebs. 40 seconds left to work with for the Golden Knights on the power play. Top of the circle there. That shot gets blocked. Taken around now. 30 seconds left. And top of the circle here. Vegas, long shot in. Kemper grabs that one with the glove, and we'll get a whistle here. Ted, I do not. No. I am a single man right now. Most views I've gotten on a live stream, I believe, is 12K, Olivia. It happened during the playoffs last year, 12K. Gerry, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat. Oh boy, I can hear the wind really starting to whip outside right now. 23 seconds left on the power play here. Colorado tries to clear it, but they can't. Taken now, kept in, working around Golden Knights on the power play. Back out to the point. Moved up now. That one gets played there by Theodore. Now out to the point. Big save there by Kemper. And when the power play is over, we're back to full strength. Trying to get in front. Colorado steals it. And that is going to be the end of the penalty. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey. O'Connor is out of the box. 4:43 remaining here in the first. Vegas holding on to the 2-0 lead. Goals from Chandler Stevenson and Riley Smith. The only scoring in this game so far. Moved up now. Played here. Dumped in by Colorado. Again, guys, if the stream just stops and cuts out or anything like that happens, you'll know why. It'll be because I lost power because of the wind that we're getting here tonight with this storm that's blowing in. So hopefully we make it the whole game, but if not, that is why. So that's what happened if this stream just cuts out and stops. 4:05 left here. Vegas brings it in. Here's a chance. Kemper makes the save, getting a piece of that one. Chance now the other way. Landeskog with it over the red line into the offensive zone. Trying to get it by Coughlin there, not able to. Moved up now. Played down deep. After it, Kolasar on the forecheck against Ryan Murray. Compher in there, gets it stolen by Waugh. Nicholas Waugh, 3:40 to go in the first. Vegas trying to work it around, cycle in the offensive zone. Kolasar now in the far corner, checked by Compher. Down low it goes. Both teams after it. Couple guys for each team along the wall. Eventually ends up behind the net where Curtis McDermott plays it up and off the boards. Cleared out there for Kadri into the offensive zone. Poked away from him. Kolasar gets back and plays it to Coughlin. Sends it back to Kolasar. Michael, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Much, much appreciated. Worked around down to the corner. Played here to Donov. Out, good pass across. Kemper gets a piece of it. Stops the rebound as well, and Colorado clears it out. Up ice, back to the neutral zone. Haig plays it for Vegas. Sent all the way in now. Played there by Jack Johnson. Leaves it for Eric. Eric and Jack Johnson, defense pairs tonight for Colorado. Is that one, so I have to differentiate between the two. As that one gets sent and iced all the way down there by the Golden Knights. 2:36 to go. Avalanche will get an offensive zone face-off coming up. Kadri in to take it against Lesishin for the Golden Knights, and Kadri wins it back. Colorado shot there, deflected high over the bar. Now we got some more pushing after the whistle as Haig gets into it now with Rantanen. So Nicholas Haig has not been shy about getting into it with a couple of the Avs so far. First it was Logan O'Connor, and now it's Mikko Rantanen. Lucas, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. We're going to head to the final commercial break now of the first period. Vegas with the 2-0 lead. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Also, want to give a big thank you to Super Deeker for coming on as a channel sponsor this year. You can get $25 off with the promo code Deek of the Week, or the Super Deeker link in the description of the video will apply that discount as well. And they are Super Deeker is an off-ice training tool to work on stick handling, puck control, passing, and more. And really glad to have them on as a sponsor, so thank you to them for the support. And we're here nearing the end of the first period. Vegas has got a couple goals, and that's been the only scoring so far. Colorado trying to push back here, but Vegas has had a very solid road first period to this point. 1-0 Predators. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, Isaac, for that update. 1-0 Nashville over San Jose. The first home team to get a lead tonight. The first home team to get a lead tonight. Congratulations, Preds. Making sure my phone's still charging over here, because if we do lose power, I want to make sure I have a fully charged phone. All right, we're coming back now from commercial, and they're showing some highlights here from this game so far. Stevenson with the first goal. Riley Smith with the second on the shorthanded break. And this one now won by Colorado in the offensive zone. Shot gets blocked down. Vegas will have a chance to clear. Pietrangelo takes it here with 2:20 to go in the first and lofts it out to the neutral zone. Taken back, though, Colorado out of their end. Back through neutral ice. Played by the Golden Knights. Given right back to the Avalanche. Back and forth in the neutral zone we go. Now up into the offensive end. Avs after it on the forecheck. Rantanen rims it around to McKinnon. Back down low to Rantanen. Looking for a play out in front. Tries to get that through. Pass does not connect with McKinnon. Makar keeps it in. Over now to Byram. Byram with a long shot. And Leonard's able to find that through traffic. And cover it up with 1:51 remaining in the first. Olivier, that would be Patrice Bergeron. He is my favorite player on the Bruins and my favorite player in the NHL. .151 here left in the period. Offensive zone draw for the Avalanche. Kadri's going to take it. Nicholas Waugh out there for the Golden Knights. Colorado gets possession off of the draw. Long shot in there. That one goes high. Rebound chance just sent wide. Back out now to the blue line. Ryan Murray, D-to-D. Long shot there from Burakovsky gets blocked. And that deflects up into the netting, and we'll get another whistle here with 1:37 remaining in the period. Colorado here looking for a goal before this intermission, trying to at least get it back to a one-goal game. They don't want to be down by 2 at the break. And that one eventually, though, taken by Vegas off of the draw. They're going to clear it back out to the neutral zone. That goes all the way down. It's going to be icing, though, as it came from well behind the red line. And that's going to go right back down to the Golden Knights' end for an ozone draw for the Avs. Danny, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, it's not been a good start for the Kings, Danny. That team's definitely looked a lot worse than I thought they were going to. I thought they were going to be improved this year. It's been a really bad start. Brian, what is going on? Welcome in here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Much, much appreciated. We're in the final minute 28 of the first now. Offensive zone draw for Colorado. One back there by the Avs. Makar with a shot. Leonard through traffic is able to find it. And he'll cover that one up after making the save. Another ozone draw here for the Avs. Hello, Lucas. That one got deflected on the way through, and Leonard made the adjustment. Good positional save there from Robin Leonard. One back again now. Here's Colorado. They can't keep possession this time, though. It's taken out of the zone by Riley Smith. Dumped in Marchessault after it. Vegas going back in on the forecheck. Colorado trying to come away with it. Now they get it out of their zone. Napoleon, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Spun around now, under a minute to go in the first. Vegas with the puck. Out of their end. And big hit at the red line there as it rolls in on Kemper. He leaves it for Byram. Fleury is in Chicago, Danny. Big hit there at the red line. One of the Golden Knights got hammered in open ice. As that one gets dumped in now by the Avs as they look to get the forechecking pressure going. Vegas is able to clear it right out. Kolasar takes a hit, but is able to get the puck deep. And now he's going to deliver one of his own along the near boards. But here's Martin Kaut now for Colorado into the offensive zone. He just loses an edge, though, and goes down from Brady McNabb in the corner. Colorado keeps it in. Long shot there. Leonard's able to find it. And he covers that one up with 16.7 left. That was Mikko Rantanen leveling Riley Smith at the red line there. Beautiful open ice hit there as Smith dumped the puck in from Rantanen. And, wow, you don't see that from Mikko Rantanen very often. Aaron, what's going on? Welcome in. Another Vegas fan in the chat. as this one gets dumped in. Sent up now, played here. Dumped into the offensive zone by the Golden Knights. That one goes off of Kemper from out in the neutral zone, and that's going to do it here for the first period. So, end of one. End of one. Vegas with a great road period as we head to the intermission here. Up 2-0 over Colorado on goals from Chandler Stevenson and Riley Smith, and that has been the only goals of this game so far, as Vegas gets both of them. I don't really have that many autographs, Napoleon, but I do have a puck autographed by Brian Berard, and some of you probably don't even remember Brian Berard, but he was a defenseman back in the late 90s and early 2000s, and let's see, played for a few different teams. I know, who did he play for? The Islanders, the Leafs, I think, as well. The Bruins. He was drafted by Ottawa. But I do have a Brian Berard autograph on a puck. That's pretty cool. No, Trevor, this is the only game that I am doing tonight. This game won't even be over by the time that that game starts. Yeah, Vegas has done very well against Colorado for sure. But anyway, guys, we are at the first intermission. That means we've got some time to hang out in the chat and just chill while we wait for period number 2 to begin. Thank you guys so much for being here. It really means a lot. Please do not forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And I really, really appreciate you guys all being here tonight. My next stream will be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern for the Boston Bruins against the Florida Panthers. Florida is, 6-0 now to start the season, and Boston is 3-1, so two good teams in the Eastern Conference, and that will be a big, big game tomorrow night. Hey now, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. So, we're intermission here. Obviously just very, very unfortunate, Javen, and it's a horrible thing that happened, and I'm sure that as more and more comes out about this, more steps are going to be taken in the right direction to make sure that something like this never happens again. But very, very horrible situation, and thoughts certainly go out for the victim in this situation, and wishing all the best for the victim for sure. Yes, Trevor, I live an hour south of Boston, so I'm not in Boston. It's, miles away, but I live an hour south of Boston in Massachusetts. Erwin, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, that's something I've noticed with DeBoer as well, Jack. Absolutely. Panthers are off to a great start. Hey, now they've looked like the best team in the league so far out of the gate. I mean, they've looked the best so far, I believe. They've been incredible to start this season. But we're at intermission here. First intermission between Vegas and Colorado, and it's a 2-0 Vegas lead. And we'll see if Colorado has some pushback in period number 2. But while we're here at intermission, it is time to hear from one of our channel sponsors, and that is Symbol. So here's an ad for Symbol explaining what Symbol is and how you can start playing and earning a little bit of money off of your favorite teams with the sports stock market. So here is a word from our channel sponsor, Symbol. It's time now to talk about channel sponsor Symbol. This is a sponsorship that I think a lot of you are going to love. Symbol is a stock market for sports that allows you to trade shares of sports teams just like stocks. Just like the stock market, you want to buy low and sell high. You also earn a cash payout every time a team you own wins. You can get started today at www.simbull.com. That's www.simbull.com. And if you use the promo code OTWH when making your first deposit, that deposit up to $100 becomes completely risk-free for the first 90 days. That means you can get your money back for any reason, no questions asked. SimBull is a peer-to-peer market, meaning you buy and sell shares from other players. Share prices fluctuate based on what the market deems the value is. If everyone is selling, the price goes down. If everyone is buying, the price rises. There are two ways to earn money on SimBull. The first is the share price of a team you own rising, and you selling shares at a higher price than you bought them for, just like the shares of a company on the stock market. The other is you earn a cash payout every time a team you own wins a game. You also don't lose anything if the team you own loses, only gain when they win. SimBull is not just for NHL teams either. They have NFL, MLB, NBA, and college football teams available on the market as well. So you can stick to just one sport or diversify your portfolio with teams from all the major sports leagues in the United States. This is truly a site for all sports fans. One of my favorite things about SimBull is it's a less risky alternative to traditional gambling. This is not an all-or-nothing gamble, but more of an investment in a team's future performance. Price might go down one week, but then shoot up the next. In traditional gambling, if you bet on a team and they lose, the money you bet is gone, 100% gone. With SimBull, if a team you own's share price goes down, there is always a chance it can go back up in the future, and that money can be recovered as long as you continue to hold the shares. I myself am using SimBull, and I'm a big fan. I'm very happy to have them as a channel partner. This is a fresh, new, original idea, completely different from anything else going on in the sports world. I know fantasy sports, I know traditional sports betting, but this is totally new and unique, and that makes it really cool to me. Again, go to www.simbull.com to get started, and make sure you use the promo code OTWH, which is the abbreviation for Off the Wall Hockey, to make your first deposit up to $100 risk-free for 90 days, meaning you can get your money back, no questions asked, within that first 90 days of sign-up. Thank you to SimBull for supporting the channel, and now we return to the regular video. All right, we are back. That is a word from our channel sponsor, SimBull. And big thank you to them for supporting the channel and becoming on as a sponsor this year. Alexandros, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. We are at the first intermission between Vegas and Colorado. While that ad was playing and I was had some time here, I checked the scores around the league. The 7 o'clock start games are going into the third period for those games now, as Calgary holds on to a 4-1 lead and Tampa Bay holds on to a 3-0 lead. The Sharks and Predators are 1-0 Preds with about half of that first period remaining. And we got about 9 minutes of intermission time remaining here for in our game before the second begins. CL, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, CL. Great to have you in the chat, as always. So we got a 2-0 Vegas lead here at the end of one. A early goal from Chandler Stevenson, and then a shorthanded goal from Riley Smith here. And that's been the scoring so far. We'll see if Colorado is able to push back and get themselves on the board in period number 2. I wrote that ad, Trevor. So SimBull gave me basically a list of points that they wanted in the ad, but the actual writing of it was me. Oh my God, my English is terrible tonight. I wrote out a whole script for it, and then just like got the B-roll of their website and pasted that over it in like the middle parts and stuff. But yeah, I wrote that ad myself with some help. They sent me all the stuff that they wanted in it, but I had to weave it into a coherent single, advertisement. So I did that. That's a toss-up game, I think, CL. Neither team is playing very well to start their seasons. I would say that's pretty much a 50-50 game going into that one. Oilers should be decent. Against Eastern teams. Hey, now, I mean, Oilers are an interesting team. They're scoring a ton of goals right now, and if that continues, then obviously they're going to win a lot of games. I still have questions about the Oilers defensively, and I feel like if that goal scoring does drop off at all, that's going to be an issue, because as much as they're scoring a lot of goals, they're giving goals up as well. But I mean, if they keep playing the way that they have, if McDavid keeps dominating the way that they have, then the Oilers are going to be fine, and they'll be one of the better teams in the Western Conference. Thank you, Trevor. Appreciate that. So we're here at the first intermission. We are waiting for period number 2, and so far, it's been Vegas getting the better of the Avalanche. Opinion on the Canucks? I mean, Canucks are a tough team to gauge. They were like pretty blah out of the gate, but then they've gotten a little bit better as, Besser came back, and I don't know, it seems like they've gotten better. They've played better recently. I still feel like the Canucks might be able to take that third spot in the Pacific Division. Now, I think Calgary is going to have a lot to say about that. Calgary is really off to a good start and making themselves look a lot better than I thought they were heading into this year. So I think the Canucks and the Flames are really going to be battling it out for a playoff spot this year, but I would say that they certainly have a chance to get in. There's obviously a long way to go, but you can't count them out. There's definitely a chance. Yo, Ben, what is up? Welcome in, bro. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, dude, Derek was in here earlier, Ben, and was basically saying the same thing. Like, school has been annoying, and that's why he hasn't been able to be on streams, really. And sounds like school's been annoying for you as well. So totally understand. You guys are probably loaded with homework and stuff, and have a lot going on. So I totally understand. But I really appreciate you guys stopping by, and thank you so much for being here and saying hello in the chat. We're at the first intermission here, and Tampa Bay finally having a Tampa Bay-like game, as they're up 3-0 over the Pens on the road. And there goes my 4-day win streak of my pick of the day, but that's all right. You can't win them all. If there's anything with betting, especially hockey, you can't win them all. And I'll take a 4-game win streak anytime. Maybe L tonight, but that's all right. Come back tomorrow and hopefully start a new 4-day win streak. Bruh, that is so ridiculous, Ben. 3 unit tests tomorrow? That is just absurd. Steven, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Fred, welcome into the chat. Good to see you. Thank you so much for watching. Robert, what is up? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Good to have everybody in the chat tonight. We are getting ready for the second period. Can't imagine that the second period is too far away at this point. It feels like we've been at intermission for a while. Again, just want to warn everybody with new people coming into the chat. If the stream just cuts out and stops, It's because I lost power. We have a pretty decent storm rolling in tonight here where I live, and high winds up to 50 miles per hour are a part of that. So obviously there could be tree damage, and if there's tree damage, it could take wires out, and that could be, that would obviously lead to me losing power. So I just want you to know that if the stream does just cut out for some reason, that is what happened. And it's because I lost power. So that could happen at any time. It's pretty windy outside. Like, I can hear the wind outside, and it's really picking up, particularly over the last hour or so. It's really started to pick up. So just a warning in case it does happen. Hopefully it doesn't, and we're good to go all the rest of the way. But if it does, I just want you guys to know why. Yeah, I'm definitely rooting for the Braves in the World Series, Ben, for sure. Oh, dude, that's nuts. You had lightning strike your front yard? That's crazy, dude. I don't think we're supposed to get any lightning. It's just rain and wind. But it's definitely going to be some substantial wind tonight. The Knights' goals were scored by Chandler Stevenson and Riley Smith, Robert. So, yeah, we should only have a couple more minutes or so here until the second period starts. This game is on ESPN, so anyone in the United States that wants to watch, the game is on ESPN. I am not sure about what Canadian channel would have it to broadcast, but it's on ESPN here in the United States, and the teams are out getting ready here for the second. So we're just about ready to go as they do a couple more laps around as they get warmed up here for period 2. But Vegas with a 2-0 lead, a great road game for them so far. Colorado's got to come out with a whole different attitude here come period number 2 if they want to get themselves back into this one. But again, thank you guys all so much for being here. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And we are getting ready to go now for period number 2. Yes, Ben, I would say Florida. Florida's looked really, really good. Carolina's looked really, really good. St. Louis has looked really, really good. And Edmonton has looked really, really good. Those teams are off to phenomenal, phenomenal starts this year. Jeez, hey now, that's pretty funny. That's the classic though, like you go to your friend's house and they don't give you a blanket when you sleep over, so like you have to use something ridiculous to as a blanket instead. And I mean, curtains aren't even that ridiculous of a thing to use. It's, I mean, close enough, I guess, if you don't have anything else. But Packers boy, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. We are back underway. Second period has begun. Vegas trying to work the puck out of their own zone. Taken now, played by the Avalanche, and they'll regroup with it up to the neutral zone. Stolen away, though, by Carlson. Into the offensive end, Vegas with it. Poked out back to neutral ice. Vegas will have to regroup. It's Pietrangelo. Yeah, they're gonna need some crazy goaltending. But they certainly have a much deeper team offensively this year, Xanafied. I still have major questions about Edmonton's defense and goaltending, but they score a ton of goals. Unfortunately, they also have given up a lot of goals, but they score an absolute ton. If they can get that level of offensive production, they are a scary, scary team. One back now. Vegas trying to work it out of their zone into the offensive end. Down low here, Riley Smith plays it back behind the net. Worked up there now. Colorado comes away with it. They'll get it out of the zone. Burakovsky dumps it into the offensive end. Kadri goes after it. In there as well as Comfer. That one is taken away. Hey, there you go, Ben. Congratulations, dude. Good job, bro. Good job. As this gets worked back through neutral ice. Good back check, though, coming from Vegas, and that's going to cause the offsides here. Colorado's ahead into the zone ahead of the puck. And 1:05 into the second, we've got a stoppage here in a neutral zone faceoff coming up. Colorado just offsides. Here we go. Neutral zone draw. One back there by the Avalanche as they look to get it deep. Makar sends it all the way around the boards. Played there by Coughlin over to Theodore. And Vegas clears that out, but that's going to be icing. All the way down, Ryan Murray wins the race. And it's going to go right back down to the Vegas end for a Colorado attacking zone faceoff. Just getting going here in period number 2. 18:43 remaining. Vegas holding on to the 2-0 lead. Both goals came in the first period. Nothing happening yet here in period number 2. Ozone draw. Landeskog to take it against Stevenson. Stevenson wins it back defensively, but then McKinnon comes in. And that one pass into the middle does not connect. Vegas is able to clear. Rantanen throws it back into the offensive zone. Down in the corner. Played here by Theodore up the wall. What's going on, love all? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Hope you are doing well. It's played now up and knocked down there. Cleared by Vegas. Colorado back here with possession. They'll have to regroup in the neutral zone. Stolen away there by Peyton Krebs. He's passed through the neutral zone, though. Goes to nobody and gets played by Colorado off the boards where they dump it back in. But then Vegas dumps it back out and Murray has to regroup. Played here up to Darren Helm. Into the middle for Kaut. He can't maintain possession. It goes off his skates and now Colorado has to regroup back in their own zone. Lofted over everybody, but now gloved down and kept in there by the Golden Knights. Second chance Colorado's able to clear. That's going to be an icing, though, against the Avalanche as Vegas goes down to tag up. And 17:37 to go. Second period, it will be an attacking zone draw for the Golden Knights, trying to extend their lead here up 2-0 already. Lasician taking the draw now in the offensive zone. He wins it back. Miramonov pass in front, doesn't connect. Out to the point, though. Long shot there. That one goes wide. Colorado trying to get it out of their end. McNabb pinches to keep it in. Good pressure here from Vegas. Trying to work it up the wall. That one gets taken and kept in, though. And no, it's offside, so that one gets whistled down. They did not keep it in the zone. That's going to be offsides against the Golden Knights. We'll have a face-off coming up here just outside of the Colorado end. And to take it now, William Karlsson for the Golden Knights. And that's a stalemate off the draw. Eventually goes back, and now here comes Logan O'Connor. Chips it past Haig. He and Haig go into the end boards. O'Connor hard on the forecheck. Sent around, and that's cleared out. Colorado dumps it right back in. They will try again. Here comes Tyson Jost. Jost down deep, stolen by O'Connor out front. There's a shot. Ranta with the shot, and a huge save there by Leonard. How did he get that? Wow. Looked like a great opportunity there for Sempo Ranta to score for the Avalanche after O'Connor stole the puck and then passed it in front, but Leonard somehow gets a piece of it and covers it up. Huge save there, keeping this a Vegas 2-goal lead. Run, Finn! What is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat. 16:51 now remaining in the second. Defensive zone draw. One back by the Golden Knights. They lofted out of their zone. Colorado retaking it now, regrouping in their own end. Moved up here, neutral zone, but taken by McNabb. He gives it away. Compher now into the offensive end. Down low. Compher gets hammered there by McNabb. Out into the middle, taken there. And Marchessault is going to backhand it up to the blue line, but not out. Dumped in now. Here's played by Kemper behind the net. Johnson up the wall. That was Eric Johnson. Cleared now by the Avalanche into the Vegas zone where their defense will regroup. Pass up there to neutral ice. Doesn't connect. And then McNabb absolutely hammers Nazem Kadri. What a massive hit there from Brayden McNabb. Destroying Nazem Kadri in the neutral zone. Chance now Landeskog as Colorado sets up in the offensive end. Long shot here. That one gets knocked down. Cleared out there by Vegas. And they send it all the way down there. McKinnon goes back to get it. 15:40 to go in the second. Taken now. Pietrangelo gets hit there by Landeskog. And that puck goes up and out of play. Deflected up out over the glass there. We're going to get a whistle and a stoppage. 15:33 to go in the second. Look at this massive hit by McNabb on Kadri. Absolutely beautiful open ice hit. And Brayden McNabb is very, very good at those. He is one of the last few big open ice hitters in the NHL. And we saw it in the playoffs last year. We just saw it again there. When he lines you up, he takes you out. Beautiful hit there. Played now by Haig. Cleared out there by the Golden Knights. Yeah, couldn't have been a bigger hit on a better guy, hey now. Absolutely. Taken now, moved into the middle. Shot there, goes wide. Played now, McCarr jumps in. Keeps it in the zone for Colorado. Working around in the offensive end. He gets checked, but sending it back low is Megna. Megna can't get it on goal. Vegas not able to clear, though. Colorado keeps the cycle game working. Here's Darren Hellman. Martin Kaut on the forecheck. Vegas finally is able to backhand it out of their end. And that's a regroup chance now for Colorado as they dump it right back in. Kaut after it against Pietrangelo. Megna comes away with it, helping out. Trying to get a pass out in front, but Vegas steals it. Good step up there by Murray, but it's chipped out of the zone. Dumped in there. And that one gets gloved on the dump in by Leonard. And that's going to be a stoppage here. 14:34 to go in the second. Vegas holding on to the 2-goal lead. No goals yet here in period number 2. And we'll have an offensive zone face-off coming up here for Colorado. Looks like the line is going to be Yost, O'Connor, and Ranta coming out now for the Avalanche. That one gets one back. Colorado trying to set up in the offensive zone. Eric Johnson with a shot. That gets blocked down. Vegas looking to clear. They chip it up to the neutral zone. Yost takes it back. Sent in deep here, down low. Played away there by Miramonov. Taken now Stevenson to the middle. McNabb gets it out of the zone. Starts the breakout. Krebs takes a hit. Can't get it deep. Now McNabb brings it in. Pass into the middle doesn't connect. Colorado down in the corner. Now out in front. Here's a chance for Vegas. That one's stolen away, though, by Eric Johnson. Moved up now. That one gets knocked away from Coughlin. Here comes Colorado. Trying to take it back, though, Coughlin. Can't cleanly, but get some help. Vegas takes it away. 13:45 to go in the second period. Into the offensive zone now. Here comes Vegas on the attack. Cleared up now. Coughlin. Sends it back. Colorado the other way. Coughlin will try again to clear. Back to the neutral zone. Taken now. Dumped into the offensive end. Here's Lesishin after a pass through the middle. Just not able to get there, though, was Howden. Now back the other way. JT Compher for the Avalanche. Dumps it in. Leonard plays it to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo up the wall. At the blue line there. That one gets brought back in now by Erik Johnson. Under 13 minutes remaining here in the second period. Cat, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Back out now. Colorado, chance in the offensive zone. They get it down deep. Here's McKinnon. McKinnon after it. Back out here, along in the corner. Now up the board. Spins off a check. Gets it down low. Deflected. Just goes high off the glass. Back out now. Here's a chance across. Erik Johnson with a shot. That one gets deflected up high over the bar. Again off glass. 12:25 to go here in the second period. Pass out again. That one through the middle doesn't connect for Colorado, and that's going to clear the zone all the way back to the Avalanche end. They're going to be offside, so they have to tag up. That's going to give Vegas a free breakout. 12:10 to go here in the second. Here's Riley Smith on the break. Cuts in. Not able to finish it off, though, as Kemper keeps it out. Back out now. Kept in there by William Karlsson. Vegas in on the forecheck here. Here's a chance for McNabb. That one deflected wide. Wraparound chance. And Kemper makes a massive stop there. Huge save from Darcy Kuemper, keeping Vegas' total at 2. And with 11:52 remaining here in the second, we're going to go to commercial break. Vegas holding on to the 2-0 lead, but no scoring here in the second. Goaltenders making some big, big stops. So we head to commercial break. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. I really appreciate everybody stopping by tonight and enjoying the game with us. And big thank you to Super Deeker as well for coming on as a channel sponsor. You get $25 off with the promo code Deek of the Week, or using the Super Deeker link in the description. It's an off-ice training tool for stick handling, puck control, passing, and more. Big thank you to them. Vegas played better in the first period. Colorado is playing better in the second period, Cat. Javen, Darcy Kuemper has been in the league for I want to say 8 years now. He is very much a veteran. John, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. We are at the first commercial break of period number 2 here. And we're almost to the halfway point of this game. All the other scores around the league have stayed the same. And we got some 10 o'clock games that are coming up. Obviously, we're still about 45 minutes away from those. But 3 10 p.m. starts tonight, including Wild Canucks, Jets, Ducks, and Canadiens versus Kraken. Predators and Sharks are still 1-0 Preds. Lightning still have a 3-0 lead over the Penguins, and the Flames have a 4-1 lead over the Devils. That is your other action in the NHL tonight. So Colorado with a pretty decent pushback here in the second period, but they haven't been able to get anything by Robin Lehner. And now Vegas is starting to get it more evened out a little bit here over the last couple of minutes. And they have an offensive zone face-off here as we come back from commercial break. So played now by the Golden Knights. They win the draw. Long shot in. That one gets deflected high off glass. Played down low now by Kolasar. Vegas trying to get the cycle game going in the offensive zone. Logan, what is up, bro? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Taken now down to 11.5 remaining in the second period. Played by McNabb out in neutral ice. Dumped into the offensive zone. Here comes Vegas back in on the attack as they look to tilt the ice back in their favor here in the Colorado zone. That long shot from the point is covered by Kuemper as they make him make another save. So it will be an offensive zone face-off coming up again here for the Golden Knights. Their teams are lining up here, getting ready for this draw. Looks like Confer is going to take it against Stevenson. It's an O-zone draw here for Vegas. And that one is won back by the Golden Knights as they look to set up offensively. Around past Krebs there. Carrier, Krebs, and Stevenson, the line for Vegas, as that one's cleared out by Colorado all the way down. Colorado now on the forecheck, not able to keep it in the offensive zone. Stevenson back the other way for Vegas. He gets it into the Colorado end, looking for a pass in front, out to the point now. Long shot in. That one goes wide, glove side. And then the rebound caroms off the end boards, and Kemper comes out and covers that one up with the glove. 10:50 left in the second. Vegas will get another offensive zone face-off. 10:50 left. And Vegas... Colorado had a good start to this period, but Vegas is starting to tilt the ice again. They are starting to tilt the ice a little bit again, at least possession-wise, in the Colorado zone. As this one gets one back here. Played by Vegas as they work it around. Riley Smith down low. He gets checked there hard from McCarr. Landeskog comes in to help as well. Up to McKinnon and out of the zone. Here comes Colorado. 2-on-2 up ice. McKinnon spins off it. Backhand chance! Just sent wide of Leonard. Really good chance there for McKinnon. Now McCarr with a shot. That one gets blocked on the way through. Thrown in here. That one gets played by Kemper, trying to work it up. Andrew, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. Glad that you're enjoying as Leonard makes a nice save there. He's going to cover up the rebound as well. We'll get a whistle and a stoppage as Colorado gets a chance. Let's get that new sub hype in the chat, everybody, for Andrew. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really, really appreciate it. That is awesome. Glad that you enjoy the channel. We've got a second period action here, and that was a good couple of chances for Colorado, but so far Leonard is keeping everything out. So offensive zone face-off now for the Avs. They win that one back to the point, trying to get it set up now. Long shot in. That one gets blocked down in front. Trying to find the puck. McNabb is first to it. And that one gets backhanded up and out, cleared there by Vegas, but that's going to be an icing call as it goes all the way down. 9:55 left in the second as we pass the halfway point of this game, and Vegas is still holding on to the 2-0 lead. Looks like Calgary has made it 5-1 against New Jersey. Yikes. So, yeah, that game's over. Has been for a while. And that face-off now won back again by Colorado in the offensive zone. Eric Johnson throws it in wide. Taken now. Kolasar can't get it out. Good pinch from Ryan Murray. Backhand pass out in front. Now here's a chance. Burakovsky shoots. That one just goes high and misses. What a chance there for Burakovsky from the high slot. Vegas now able to clear it back to neutral ice. Played now, dumped right back in by Colorado. 9:28 to go here in the second. Big hit there by Kadri on the forecheck. Vegas moves it though. Kolasar shields from Kaut. Martin Kaut not able to gain possession, but Vegas not able to clear either. And now it's still in the offensive zone. Kaut keeps it in. Hit there by Waugh. Colorado gets it deep though. Helm back to the point. Here's Jack Johnson. Here's a shot in there from Helm. That one gets blocked. Doesn't get all the way through. And finally, Dodonov's going to be able to clear. And Vegas gets it up and out of the zone. Johnson will go back to play it here for the Avalanche. Jack Johnson, that is. I keep forgetting to differentiate between the two, but they have Eric Johnson and Jack Johnson, so gotta let you guys know which one it is. As that one gets thrown in there. Vegas hard after it now on the forecheck. Big hit there by Lesishin. Played up and out now. Colorado not able to cleanly enter the zone. Played back now, Rantanen with Lesishin all over him. He's able to get away up to Landeskog, who's over the red line. Trying to dump that into the offensive zone. And played out quickly now. Vegas not letting them in with possession. They dump it deep. Have a great night, Caroline. Thank you so much for stopping in. Really, really appreciate it. This one taken now by Riley Smith. Vegas is out of their end. 8:05 to go in the second. Dumped in now. Played here. Into the middle. Worked now into the offensive zone. Sempo Ranta with a pass. Cross ice. Now it's down low. Stolen back by O'Connor, but he gives it away to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo backhands it up and out of the zone. That was brought back in by Tyson Yost, and that's going to be a whistle here and an offsides against the Avalanche. 7:36 to go. We'll have a neutral zone face-off coming up. But that'll probably be, this should be a commercial break. This should be a commercial break now, and it will be with 7:36 to go here in period number 2. New Jersey gets the goal back. New Jersey gets the goal back, and it's now 5-2, but still, it's going to be too little too late for the Devils as they're down by 3 in the third period against Calgary. But we're at commercial break. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We've got a good one going here between Vegas and Colorado. Colorado's had a lot better second period than their first, but still just not able to get anything by Robin Lehner. I think they're going to need a fluky goal, I think. Something that gets deflected in front, something that goes off a skate. A bounce off the end boards out in front, something like that. They need a fluky goal, I think, to really break it open in this one and then go from there. But they haven't really been able to cleanly get in on Lehner. They haven't had a lot of odd man rush opportunities. They haven't been able to beat him cleanly with a shot. I think for Colorado, they're going to need to get a fluky, dirty goal here. Some sort of bounce in front or deflection or something like that to get themselves on the board. But they're not out of this game. It's only a 2-goal game. There's plenty of time to go. They've got about 27 and a half more minutes of action to be able to get a couple and tie this game. It's far from over, but Lehner is playing really, really well in goal. And I think it's going to take some sort of fluky or dirty goal to get one by him, and then that might open things up a little bit more offensively. All right, we are coming back here now from commercial break. Hey, Thomas, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, see you later, Jack. Thank you so much for being here, man. Really appreciate you stopping by, and I hope that you have a great night. Talk to you soon, my friend. So we're down under 7.5 to go here in the period. Colorado back in, working around in the offensive zone. Trying to keep it in now. Forechecking pressure. Good job there. Back out now to Eric Johnson. Cross ice pass. That one doesn't connect though, and Vegas clears. Here come the Golden Knights now into the offensive zone. And William Carrier is able to get around Johnson. Played now. He gets hit by Comfer, but working it around Vegas in the offensive end. Jude, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Here's a shot from Pietrangelo. That one blockered away by Kemper. Worked around now. Vegas keeps it in on the attack. Comfer against Stevenson. Stevenson's pass to the middle doesn't get through. And Colorado knocks it down. They can't clear it out of the zone, though. Vegas keeps it in. Here's Dodonov with a shot. That one goes high over the bar. Played now. Vegas here. Good pinch from Pietrangelo. Keeps it in at the point. And now it ends up back out to the neutral zone. Vegas will have to regroup. 6:25 remaining here in the second period. Hey, no problem, Thomas. I really, really appreciate you coming by tonight and completely understand that people have a lot of other things going on as well. So no worries at all, dude. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's always great to see you in the chat. Taken down now. Moved in front there by Dodonov. Doesn't connect. Back out to McNabb at the point. He blasts one in, but that's a glove save from Kemper. 6:04 remaining in the period. And Kemper nabs that one with the glove. Will be an attacking zone face-off for the Golden Knights coming up. Thank you for the shot update, Vernon. Appreciate it. .604 remaining here in the second period. That one gets sent all the way down. That is cleared. Colorado now able to get it out of their zone. Shea Theodore back regrouping for the Golden Knights. Here comes Theodore now, moved up and dumped into the offensive end. Vegas going back here. That one goes up and out of play. And it looks like it's a deflection out of play. They are not calling a penalty, it doesn't look like. So it's good. Oh, no, there is a penalty coming up. Oh, no, never mind. Byram's going back to the bench, not the penalty box. My apologies. The way they showed Byram skating over to the door like that, I thought he was headed to the penalty box, but no. It was to the bench door. That was... The camera was on the other side of where it usually is, so my apologies there. No penalty. It's going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Golden Knights, and we're going to head to the final commercial break of period number 2 here. Vegas with the 2-0 lead still, and no goals yet here in the second frame. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate all of you in the chat. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. I'll be streaming all season long, doing a bunch of different games, covering the entire league, and we'd love to have you become part of the community. Thank you guys so much for stopping by tonight. Still a close game here. Vegas with the lead, but definitely not a safe lead with this much time remaining. Still with a whole period plus to go. So we'll see how this one shakes out as it goes along. Colorado's got to find some offense, so they have not gotten a whole lot going offensively in this game, and they're going to have to change that if they're going to come back. Hey, wow, 4-0 Tampa. 4-0 Tampa. Oh, boy. So, that one is certainly over. As Tampa goes up by 4 over the Pens. I did not do a prediction at the beginning of this game, Thomas. No. Actually, shoot, I didn't even put the poll in the chat like I usually do for who's going to win. So, my apologies, guys, for that. My mind was kind of elsewhere heading into this stream. I was worried about the power situation and the storm that's going on right now, and I got home. I was helping Evan. A lot of you guys have seen Evan on stream and stuff, so some of you know Evan, but I was helping Evan with working on his new house, and so my mind was kind of elsewhere heading into this, and I completely forgot. I was rushing to get the stream ready in time to get it going at 8 o'clock. So, I completely forgot to put the poll in the chat for who was going to win. But, and I also did not make a prediction myself. But, yeah, the wind's starting to pick up. It's definitely noticeably windy out, as Vegas is going to get a power play here. Mikko Rantanen heads to the box for holding. So far, we've still got power, but we'll see how long it lasts. The wind is definitely picking up outside. Pens get one. It's 4-1. Still, it's going to be too little, too late, I think, with limited time remaining in that one. But at least the Pens don't get shut out. But anyway, Vegas is going to the power play here. 5:08 remaining on the in the second period. 2-minute power play for the Golden Knights. Rantanen in the box for holding. And we'll see if Vegas can get their power play going. Their power play has been dreadful all year, as it was last season as well. Yeah, I hope so, Thomas. I'm hoping we at least make it through this game. You know, if the power goes out at midnight or something, that's fine, whatever. I hope that we can at least make it through this game. Yes, Run Finn, they are. They are missing quite a few of their star players out of the lineup. Absolutely. Taken now. I'm in Massachusetts, about an hour south of Boston. The long shot there gets blocked down. Vegas still working it around on the power play here. Deflection goes wide. 1:10 remaining. And the Lightning make it 5-1. So that comeback attempt did not last long. But yeah, I'm about an hour south of Boston, and we are getting hit with a big storm right now. 4 minutes to go now left in the second. 50 seconds left on the Vegas power play. It's 9:34 p.m. here. 9:34 p.m. Into the offensive zone here. Vegas still with some man advantage time, trying to get possession cleanly and work it around. Back to the point they set up. Over now to Theodore. Theodore with a shot. Saved there by Kemper. Rebound in front. Both teams digging for it. Ends up on the sidewall. Back out now. Played by Marchessault. Top of the circle. Shot in there. That one gets blocked down from Smith. Terry, what's going on? Great to see you in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Moved back out now. Played by Vegas. Final 5 seconds of the power play. Pass into the middle. Gets knocked down. Colorado's killed it off. And we are back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Still 2-0 Golden Knights. No scoring so far in period number 2. 3 minutes to go. Colorado now Rantanen working it out of his zone. Dumps it into the offensive end. Goes hard in on the forecheck. Moved up now. That one gets knocked down. Played by Johnson. Eric Johnson in the neutral zone. New Jersey makes it 5-3. Oh, wait, no. It says 3 minutes left. Never mind. Maybe that score hasn't changed. Here comes Kolasar. Calgary has 5. New Jersey, I'm not sure. 3 minutes left in the third period. Might still be 2 for New Jersey. Up into the offensive end. That one, big save there by Leonard on the long shot out. And now Vegas is able to quickly clear it back to the neutral zone. 2:10 remaining. Backhanded there. Played in. Vegas going hard on the forecheck. It's Krebs against Murray. 5-3. Devils just scored. Okay. So New Jersey did make it 5-3. Taken up now. Played here. Around in the offensive zone by Carrier. 1:40 remaining in the second. Working it now. Spin around shot from Krebs. That one gets gloved by Kemper. And he's going to cover it up with 1:35 remaining now in period 2. Oh, boy. Okay, offensive zone draw now for Vegas. Minute 35 remaining in the period. That one gets one back, and now taken by Colorado. Jack Johnson lofts it up and out of the zone. Kicked back in by the Golden Knights, but played by the Colorado D. Working for it now in the neutral zone. Both teams after it. Vegas comes away with it. Moved up there. Oh, a big step up there. One of the Vegas players just got crushed, and now Jack Johnson's in a fight with Nicholas Waugh. We've got a scrap as Johnson and Waugh in front of the benches. Johnson hammering away. Waugh comes back, trying to get the helmets off, throwing in front of the benches, and now the linesmen jump in. We got a good one there, a solid fight between Jack Johnson and Nicholas Waugh, who stepped up for one of his teammates, who Johnson absolutely hammered in front of the bench. And we get our first fight of this game. 1:15 to go in the second, and Johnson and Waugh drop the gloves. And that was a pretty good one. I thought the linesmen were going to jump in there too early, but then they ended up letting them go. And they both were able to get a couple of decent punches off at each other before that one came to a close. And that was definitely interference by Jack Johnson there, as Kolesar was the guy that he leveled. Kolesar never touched the puck. Kolesar never touched the puck there. So that was interference by Johnson. And then a very nice job by Nicholas Waugh of standing up for his teammate and jumping in there and fighting Johnson. Nicholas Waugh is not a fighter. I think he only has like 1 or 2 scraps in his NHL career to this point. So he's not a fighter. But anytime you see a teammate get laid out like that, you're going to step up and stand up for your teammate. And that's what Nicholas Waugh did there with Johnson. And we'll see how all these penalties shake out. 1:15 to go here in the second. But we got ourselves a scrap. We got ourselves a pretty good scrap here late in the second period of this one. But Kolesar, looking at that replay, Kolesar never touched the puck. So that is definitely interference there against Johnson for, I mean, just absolutely leveling him before when he never touched the puck. But we'll see how all these penalties shake out, because I would assume that it's Waugh is going to get an instigator penalty here. Yeah, Kolesar never touched that puck, so he is not eligible. He is not eligible to get hit at that point, because he never touched the puck. And that ended up being a pretty good fight between Waugh and Johnson, too. Got to give both those guys kudos for actually throwing some punches. All right, looks like they are reviewing the hit right now. So the referees are looking at this hit, trying to figure out if it's going to be a 5-minute major to Johnson or just a 2 minutes for interference. They're looking at the hit, and obviously that is going to determine what kind of power play opportunity this is going to be for the Golden Knights. And we'll see if Waugh gets tagged with the instigator package there as well, which then would be a 2 minutes for instigating, 5 minutes for fighting, and 10-minute misconduct to Nicholas Waugh. But so if it's only a 2-minute penalty to Johnson and Waugh gets the instigator penalty, then it would be even strength. If it's a 5-minute penalty, then there would be power play time for Vegas. Or if Waugh doesn't get hit with an instigator, then it will also be a power play for Vegas. They're showing the situation room right now. I want to see a closer replay on this. If Kolesar just didn't have the puck and he got hit, then that's 2 minutes for interference. But if there is head contact and he didn't have the puck, then that is going to probably be a major penalty against, that's probably going to be a major penalty against Johnson if there's head contact and he didn't have the puck, because that's a double whammy there. Because Kolesar was not eligible to be hit because he never touched the puck. So that right away automatically makes it interference. It's just a matter of now, is it 2 minutes or is it 5 minutes? And, I mean, ESPN should be showing replays here. Like, they're just showing the players on the ice waiting for the call. They're not actually showing replays. Like, I want to see what happened here. Still a lot of discussion going on here between the referees and Gabriel Landeskog, Alex Pietrangelo there for the Golden Knights. A lot of discussion going on here. I think it would have been a legal hit if Kolesar touched the puck. I mean, looking at that replay, if Kolesar had touched the puck, it would have been a legal hit, but Kolesar never touched the puck. Jared Bednar is not happy. Jared Bednar is not happy here. I wish I could have the sound on, because that would be, I could hear them explaining everything a lot better here. But it looks like it's going to be 4-on-4. So it is 4-on-4 here. Which means I imagine I can surmise based on this being 4-on-4, that, at least Nicholas Waugh at least did get an instigator package here. As, we're gonna finish this one out, Rantanen into the offensive zone. So, they both get fighting majors, and then, Johnson gets the interference, and Waugh gets the instigator package, so it all ends up being 4-on-4. And Colorado scores! Cale Makar from the point puts one through Robin Lehner. Not sure if it was deflected on the way through or not, but with 36 seconds remaining, Makar scores for the Avalanche. It looks like no deflection, and that gets Colorado back within one. Yo, Avi, you hit, bro. Your bet on Makar to score a goal just hit. Cale Makar from the point, long shot in, and is able to beat Lehner 5-hole. It's his first goal of the season, and Colorado cuts it to a 1-goal game late here in period number 2. Have a good night, Matthew. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Talk to you soon. So 4-on-4 continues here for another minute and 12 seconds. Into the offensive zone. Colorado still on the attack here. Marchessault goes back to get it for Vegas. Knocked down there by Landeskog. McNabb comes in and moves the puck out. That one gets cleared up. Back now, Vegas pushing into the offensive zone. Colorado gets it out. 10 seconds left in the period. Stolen away here, though, by Marchessault. Pass into the middle. Doesn't connect with anybody. Final 3 seconds of the period. And that is going to do it. Horn sounds, end of 2. End of the second as we head to intermission here. 4-on-4 time will carry over. And we got ourselves a hockey game here. Heading to the intermission, we've got ourselves a hockey game as it is 2-1 Vegas. Heading into the third, we got 20 minutes remaining. And Vegas scores 2 in the first period. Colorado scores 1 in the second. And we will head to the third with a 1-goal game. And still anybody's. G-Brook, what is going on? E-Rod, what's going on? Welcome in. Drew, welcome into the stream. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Good to have you all in the chat. Aaron, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate having you in the chat. So the 4-on-4 time, little bit of that's going to carry over. Olivia, what's up? Welcome back. Steven with the 2! Let's go. Let's get that dono hype in the chat, everybody. Steven drops a 2 on the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated, my man. Let's get that hype in the chat as we head to the second intermission here. We've got 2 periods down, 1 to go. Some time to chill and hang out here while we wait for period 3 to begin. And we got ourselves a hockey game. We've got ourselves a hockey game here. Vegas up 2-1 with 20 minutes to go. All right, so I'm looking at NHL.com right now, trying to figure out how all of these penalties officially stacked out. All right, Jack Johnson gets it looks like a 5-minute major for interference. A game misconduct along with that major for interference and the 5-minute major for fighting. Nicholas Waugh gets a 2-minute minor for instigating, which is why it was 4-on-4. Vegas is going to get a 3-minute power play out of this, it looks like. They are going to get a 3-minute power play after Waugh's instigating minor is off. He also gets 5 minutes for fighting, obviously, and a misconduct that goes along with the instigator package. So, that is why it's 4-on-4 for right now, but it was a 5-minute major to Jack Johnson, and which means after the 2-minute minor for instigating comes off the books or is killed for Waugh, it will be a 3-minute power play for the Golden Knights. At least that's what NHL.com has on their box score right now. So if that's wrong, blame the NHL app for, I don't know, blame the NHL for not being able to properly keep their app updated. But that's what it says right now on the NHL app. The NHL app, though, also is showing 2 minutes of 4-on-4 time remaining, which is not true. There should be about, I want to say about 40 seconds left of 4-on-4 time, something like that. I feel like it's definitely not 2 full more minutes of 4-on-4 time. Yeah, all right. Now it just switched to 45 seconds, so that makes more sense. Jacob, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, Adam, Vegas is just absolutely riddled with injuries right now. And, yeah, I mean, Kolasar is not a guy that you guys need to lose. But at least Nicholas Waugh stood up for his teammate there after the big hit and the interference major against Johnson. And good on Waugh for standing up. Again, Waugh's not a guy that fights a whole lot, but he saw that and immediately jumped in for Kolasar, who certainly would have done the same for him, as Kolasar is a very tough kid. And Waugh got in there and made sure that Jack Johnson had to answer for that hit. So 45 seconds of that 4-on-4 time is going to carry over into the third, and then it will be a power play for Vegas. Vegas has a 2-1 lead here. And that is where we stand here at intermission, getting ready for the final 20 minutes. Preds go up 2-0. Over San Jose. Thank you for the update, Bob. So San Jose started their season 4-0. Then they lost their first game against Boston on Sunday. And now they are losing tonight to Nashville. So maybe that hot start, maybe starting to cool off a little bit for the San Jose Sharks. We'll see if they have a comeback in them against the Preds. And also for Nashville, they got off to a pretty slow start, but they won their last game out, and they have a chance to win 2 in a row and get to 3 wins on the season and try and push back towards 500. So Predators, after a slow start, might be able to kind of even things out a little bit as well. So I don't know, some of those streaks to start the season have continued, but some of them seem to be changing a little bit as we get into the season a little bit more. Yeah, I mean Kemper's only given up 2 goals, Sasha. It's not like Kemper's getting lit up here tonight. It's a 2-1 game, very low scoring, but Saros having a good night at least so far. Hopefully that continues. He is my fantasy hockey goaltender, so hopefully Juuse Saros continues to shine for the Preds tonight. But we're just chilling here, second intermission, waiting for period number 3 to begin. Yeah, but he's still got a whole third period of saves to make, Sasha. So each save is worth, a certain amount. So as he makes more saves, his score will go up. But then every goal against also is minus points. So, yeah, the goals against don't help. But if he makes enough saves in the third, he'll at least get to positive points. Yeah, we'll see if Kolasar returns after that hit or not. He was down for a little bit after that hit from Johnson. So, yeah, if Vegas loses him for any length of time, that is another big loss to the Golden Knights lineup, as they are just absolutely riddled with injuries right now. It's really, really unfortunate way to start the season. And certainly a big reason why they've struggled out of the gate. I mean, they're missing so many important pieces. It's understandable why they haven't been great to start the season. But this would be a big win for them. If they can hold on and win this game, I mean, this would be a huge win for Vegas over Colorado. Especially on the road. All right. They just had a Pink Whitney commercial on ESPN. I think tomorrow for the Bruins-Panthers game, it might be a Pink Whitney night for me. I think we might have some fun with that Bruins-Panthers games tomorrow. That should be a really good one. That should be a really, really good one. Panthers are absolutely on fire to start their season. Oh, yeah, those guys both have had awesome starts to the year, Sasha. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, G. Brook is watching from Indonesia. Thank you so much for coming by. Really, really appreciate it. Happy to have you in the chat, and I hope that you're enjoying the stream. Thank you so much. Olivia's biggest single donation, like at one time, was $250 because that's the maximum that Google allows you to do on one transaction. The biggest night of donos I've ever gotten in a single night was back in the 2020 playoffs, it was over $1,000, I think. It was ridiculous. There were two people in the chat all the time during the 2020 playoffs who gave just absurd amounts in donations. It was Robert O and Seth B. And they just gave absolutely absurd donations during the bubble playoffs in 2020. And one night, their donations added up to over $1,000. It was absolutely insane. Oh yeah, Sasha remembers. Sasha was definitely here for that. That was crazy. Whenever those two showed up in the chat, it was just absolutely wild. Those were unreal times, Avi. Absolutely, dude. Those 2020 playoffs were nuts. Like, that was when the channel was, like, really starting to pop off. I only had about 1,500 subscribers. I only had about 1,500 subscribers at the time, and then over the course of those playoffs, I got to over 3,000. I do remember that, Javen. Yes, I do. That must be new, Red Rubber, because the last time I did a donation, which it's been a while, but the last time I looked at donation, or was like looking in Super Chat, before, YouTube only allowed 250 as the max, so they must have upped it to 500. But that's the maximum for single transactions. Guys, like, you could donate like 250 and then 250 again 5 minutes later. Like, there wasn't like a maximum total. It was more just maximum single transaction was 250. Hey, Steven, yes, you were there for that. Yeah, there are a lot of you guys that have been around the channel for a while. Were definitely probably remember those nights from the 2020 playoffs for sure. Yeah, Steven threw in a couple bucks, and that's awesome. Your brother sent you a channel shirt. That's awesome. Very happy to hear that, and I'm glad that you like it and it came out good. Yeah, Sasha, you used to drop a 5 for every Avalanche goal. I remember that. Mapman, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, hey now, but I love doing this. I love doing this. And, just trying to keep the channel growing. And the more the channel grows, the more views it gets, the more I'm going to be able to make doing this and keep doing more and more content. For sure. And definitely the channel sponsorships help out as well, too. So we're just trying to keep this channel growing in the right direction and building the biggest and best community that we can here, and enjoy the sport of hockey, all of us. Yeah, Javen's been watching since Game 3 of the Final Four matchup between Vegas and Montreal last year. So you came in during the 2021 playoffs. So a lot of people came in during the 2021 playoffs. My subs went from, was I about 4,000-ish to start the 2020 playoffs, and then, the 2021 playoffs. I was at about 4,000, and I got to 6 by the end of the playoffs. Yeah, Seth B and Robert O both were granted honorary mod status. They weren't, like actual mods, but, They got mod on the channel just because of their legendary donations, THG, yeah. Road to 6.4K. We are there, Sasha, absolutely. We'll see how the rest of this week goes, but I got a couple more streams after tonight. And, I mean, we maybe could get there by the end of this week, potentially. Let's see where we're at right now. Yeah, we're 18 subs away from 6.4K. So we definitely could get there by the end of this week. We'll see how it goes. Hey, thank you, Steven, so much. Really, really appreciate that. I'm glad that you enjoy the channel, and I'm glad that you're enjoying all the content and streams. Thank you for being here. Really, really, I can't talk tonight. I don't know what is going on. It's not that I'm tired, but we're really glad to have you here, Steven. Usually I start fumbling words and get like this when it's like the late game of a doubleheader and it's like 11 o'clock at night and I'm starting to really get tired, but, sit 4 hours into a stream, but I don't know. I'm just fumbling words tonight for some reason. We're only 2 hours in, but we got 20 minutes of hockey remaining. And it's going to be a fun 20 minutes as this is a 1-goal game. Vegas and Colorado 2-1 Golden Knights. And this is going to be a fun final frame to see who walks out of here with 2 points. Big game for both of these teams as well. God. I don't know. My eye is itchy. Not tonight, Vernon. Not tonight. But tomorrow, I'm thinking tomorrow might be a Pink Whitney night with the Bruins playing the Panthers. That's going to be an awesome, awesome matchup. That should be the kind of game that burns down the house and is really exciting from start to finish. So, might be a Pink Whitney night tomorrow, Vernon. We're going to have a fun time, I think. Nah, I don't think so. Oh, 10 o'clock start, Avi. I'll have to get back to you on that. I don't have that planned right now. I don't mind doing 10 o'clock games as, like, the second half of a doubleheader because, like, the stream's already going and, like, you just go one game into the other. But to start a game at 10 o'clock is tough. That's tough. That's going to be a long night. I'll have to get back to you on that. I'll tell you what, Avi. I'm going to talk to my friends. And if we do something that night, I'm probably not going to stream. But if my friends and I aren't going to do anything that night, I'll do the Blues Kings game. I'll do Blues Kings if I'm not going to have anything else to do that night because there's no point in me just not doing anything. I was kind of leaving that to be a night potentially to do something with my friends, and it might be. I'm not sure what their schedules are. But if I end up not doing anything with my friends that night, then yes, I'll end up streaming it, and we'll have some fun that night for sure. That's a late stream, but we'll have some fun. All right, we're back for the start of the third, everybody. Vegas with a 2-1 lead. And after this 4-on-4 finishes up, Vegas is going to get a 3-minute power play following the major penalty to Jack Johnson. Really, really appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Helps the channel a ton, and I cover the entire NHL. Fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. We are underway. The third has begun. Vegas wins the faceoff. They work it now. Back out to the neutral zone. Nicholas Hague with it. 25 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Pietrangelo into the offensive end. He goes down. Byram takes the puck for Colorado. Almost loses it, but gets it out of the zone. Here's Kadri now with a pass into the offensive zone. Makar jumping up. 13 seconds left in 4-on-4 time. Then Vegas is going to get the power play. Dumped in deep now. In behind Leonard. Final seconds of the 4-on-4 is coming off the clock. And now Vegas goes to the man advantage. For 3 minutes here, we'll see if they can extend the lead back to 2 with this power play opportunity. Chandler Stevenson to Marchessault into the offensive zone. Pass into the middle. Played there by Carlson down in the corner. Around the boards, Marchessault finds it on the half boards. Backhanded back there now. Kept cross-ice pass. Riley Smith with it. He keeps possession back out to Theodore, over to Stevenson. Stevenson looking to make a play. Just sends it back to the blue line. Theodore can't get it down low, and that is cleared all the way down by Colorado's penalty kill. 10 o'clock games have started. I will update the ticker. My apologies, I didn't get that updated at intermission, but we are having a good chat at intermission. So I'll update that ticker for those 10 o'clock games as soon as we get a whistle here. 2:04 remaining on the power play. That one's cleared out. And Colorado doing a good job on the kill so far. Down by 1 here, just about 2 minutes into the third period. Played down low here. Vegas trying to get it set up with possession. Kept in there. Good play to keep it in the zone. Vegas with it now. Trying to find someone in front of the net. They're just going to go behind and pass it to the half wall to Carlson. Back out to the point, Pietrangelo. Now the far side. Carlson back in the middle. Back to the half boards. Long shot there. That one gets blocked. Caleb, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. That shot from the point gets deflected up and out. And that's going to go out of play. 1:27 remaining on the Vegas power play. All right, Vancouver and Minnesota has begun. 0-0. Winnipeg and Anaheim has begun. 0-0. In Montreal and Seattle has begun, and the Kraken are up 1-0. We're keeping track of the World Series, Caleb. Game 1 of the World Series between Houston and Atlanta is tonight, and Houston gets on the board. It's 5-1 Braves. God, I hope the Braves hold on to win that. We just had a timeout here. Vegas just used their timeout, trying to set something up here for the offensive zone. So Vegas just used their timeout here. Now Carlson's going to come in. 1:27 of power play time remaining. Back out now. Cleared all the way down by the Colorado penalty kill. And Vegas has to go back and regroup. 1:15 left on the man advantage. Moved up now. Dumped into the offensive end. Here comes Marchessault. Carlson in deep. Forechecking pressure, going after it. Colorado trying to clear. They come away with it. It's Darren Helm. And we got a Vegas player down low, on his knees. Slow to get up and head back to the bench, but that one is cleared all the way down by the Avs. 3 minutes now into the third period. So we hit the 17 minutes to go. 45 seconds left on the power play. Pietrangelo deep in the offensive zone. Leaves it down low for Krebs to go after. Or excuse me, that was Riley Smith. And that's cleared all the way down. Again, it was Marchessault who was down for the Golden Knights. He being talked to by the trainer on the bench, but looks good to go. Spitting a little bit of blood. He might have caught a stick up high or something, but he's not going to miss any time for that. Really good news. Speaking of not missing any time, Keegan Kolesar is back on the ice for the Golden Knights. So after taking that huge hit in the second period from Johnson, Kolesar is back on the ice and available for Vegas. And here is Kolesar with a shot and a save there by Kemper. Really good opportunity there. The power play has come to an end. Colorado has killed off the penalty. And now we get another stoppage in the neutral zone. 16:06 to go here in the third, but we are back to 5-on-5 hockey. And very good news for the Golden Knights as Kolesar is not injured and he is able to come back and play here in the third period. Actually, just got a really good chance there in close on Kemper. He was actually trying to pass it across crease, and Ryan Murray got his stick in the way. Yes, Runfin. He was the goaltender for the Sabres back a few years ago now. Yes. Olivia, my second favorite team is actually the Colorado Avalanche and have been since 2001 when I was still 4 years old. But yeah, Colorado's always been my second favorite team. But I try to call the game fairly so that it doesn't look like I'm rooting for one team over the other. Unless it's a Bruins game, I'm obviously going to be rooting for the Bruins. They're my top team. And usually, I mean, I'll wear an Avs jersey during Avs games sometime. I've been a big fan of them since the Joe Sakic, Peter Forsberg, Rob Blake, Patrick Waugh, Adam Foote, Alex Tanguay days. I could name like that whole like 2001 team. Like I loved that team back then, but still do. Colorado's been my second favorite since I was a little kid. But I try to keep it fair during the streams. But you know. Sometimes I'll wear my Avs jersey sometimes, and you can tell that I'm rooting for the Avs, but try to keep it tonight fair and down the middle. This is a big game for both teams. I mean, both teams really, really want this one. So that one gets dumped in here. Working it around now. Back out Vegas in the offensive zone. 14:50 to go in the third. Long shot in there. Krebs keeps it in. Chance again for Vegas. Yeah, when they got Ray Bourque his first Stanley Cup after 22 years in the NHL, that was a big moment for sure, Red Rubber. That was like one of my first hockey memories. That was the first Stanley Cup Finals I remember. Watching some of it, and I remember like talking to my dad about it and like how big it was for Ray Bourque to win the Stanley Cup and all of that. So, yeah, that was an all-time moment. Dumped in there. Colorado clears the zone. 14:08 remaining here in the third. Vegas regrouping back in their own end. Good step up there by the Avs defense. Taken now deep. Good forechecking pressure coming from Vegas, but they can't keep it in. Played now. Dumped in there. Vegas going back on the attack. I'll tell you what, Colorado needs to get some offensive zone time. As Kemper's going to glove that shot in from the point. It'll be an offensive zone faceoff coming up for the Golden Knights. Colorado's got to get some offensive zone time here. I mean, you're down by a goal in the third period, and you're not really getting much going at all in terms of puck possession, scoring chances, anything. You are not going to come back in this game if Vegas just controls the puck the entire time. I'm definitely looking for some more urgency in Colorado's game here when we come back from this commercial break. We've come to the first commercial stoppage here of period number 3. Vegas still holding on to this 2-1 lead. No scoring here yet in period 3. We've got just under 14 minutes to go. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. We'd love to have you become part of the channel community. Also, a big, big thank you to Super Deeker for coming on as a channel sponsor this year. You can get $25 off your own Super Deeker with the promo code Deek of the Week or using the Super Deeker link in the description of the video. They're an off-ice training tool for hockey players of all ages and skill levels. And you can work on your stick handling, puck control, passing, and more. So big, big thank you to them for supporting the channel. But we are here, third period action. We got just under 14 minutes to go, and Vegas is holding on to the 1-goal lead so far as they look to come away with a big road win in Colorado. Avalanche, they are trying to come back in this one and pick up a big 2 points. Neither of these teams have really had the start of the seasons that they wanted. So it's a big 2 points on the line in this early season matchup. Here we are now, back underway. Colorado dumped into the Vegas zone. 13.5 to go here in the third period. Vegas dumps it back, though. They go D to D. Colorado right back out. Played here now. Tyson Yost in the offensive zone. Cuts in. Backhand in. Big pad stop there by Leonard. Big pad stop there by Leonard. Now Vegas comes in. They dump it deep. Kemper plays it down low, but good forechecking pressure from the Golden Knights. Finally, Makar gets it up and out. Or no, excuse me, that was Eric Johnson. And Johnson is offsides, entering the zone after he passed it back to Landeskog. And we'll have a neutral zone draw coming up here, 12:59 remaining. So here was a good chance for Tyson Yost jumping in there to the middle, trying to get around Haig. But I threw the backhand in on Leonard, and Leonard made the pad save. Face off, one back now in the neutral zone by Colorado. They dump it in, and the puck goes around. Landeskog plays it. That one behind the net. After it now is Makar pinching up into the offensive zone. He gets it deep, but then loses possession to McNabb. Brady McNabb now trying to send it up the boards, but he can't. Good pressure coming from the Avalanche. Now Krebs has it down low. Given away, though. Turned over in the middle of the ice. Long shot there. Blocked down by Vegas. And they're finally going to get it up and out of their zone. Good little stint in the attacking end there for Colorado. Now they need to do a lot more of that. You know, they can't just have one stint and then be done. They got to keep doing that shift after shift. Into the offensive end there. Big hit by Miramonov on Kadri. Hammering him down. And now Vegas is able to get it out and into the offensive zone. Here comes Kolasar. Behind the net. Played here, stolen away though by Colorado. Then poked away there by Lesishin, and Vegas putting on a lot of pressure here in the Colorado zone. Not letting them clear. Miramonov now with a deep dump in. Back down to the corner. Kolasar takes the hit from Murray. And that puck is finally moved up now by Colorado. They clear it over the blue line. Cross-ice pass. Chance here for the Avs with a shot. Big save there by Leonard. Taken now. 11.5 to go here in the third period. Played back to the blue line. Now to the circle. Bowen Byram cuts in. His shot, though, gets blocked. Kept in by Makar. Back to Byram. Looking for someone in front. Thrown in there. It goes deflected behind the net. Hay gets to it for Vegas and up to Dodonov. He clears the zone. Colorado goes back and regroups in neutral ice. Right back into the offensive end. Here's a shot from Byram. Blocker save from Leonard. Thrown in front. William Karlsson's there. And it's stolen away now by Vegas as they clear over the red line. Poked away, though, by Colorado. They come back the other way. Into the offensive zone. Shot there. That one gets blocked up and into the netting. Blocker saved by Robin Leonard, and 10:49 to go in the third. We'll have an offensive zone face-off coming up for the Avalanche. So Avs are starting to pick it up a little bit here, knowing they need a goal. Getting a little bit of pressure. They've got about 10 more minutes to score here if they're going to tie this thing up. We close in on the halfway point of this third period. Yeah, Javen, that makes sense. Vegas's power play is really struggling. And it really struggled in the playoffs last year as well. And even during the regular season last year, that has been a consistent problem for the Golden Knights. And just haven't really found a way to fix it. Having guys like Pacioretty and Stone out of the lineup as well definitely doesn't help. Because those are big guys on the power play. All right, this face-off back in the Vegas zone is cleared out to neutral ice by the Golden Knights. And now they steal it. Bad turnover there by Colorado. Here they come now. Carrier into the offensive zone. His backhanded shot gets stopped by Kemper. And Colorado's able to clear it out. Played up now. Rantanen into the offensive zone. Rimmed around the boards. Back now Landeskog. He loses it though at the blue line. And Carrier pokes it out to the neutral zone. Partial line change for the Golden Knights. Taken now by Pietrangelo. He'll curl back and regroup. 10:07 remaining here in the third. We are close to the halfway point of this one. Or of this period, I mean, not the whole game. We're past that, but halfway point of this period. And now under 10 minutes to go as Colorado brings it into the offensive end, looking for the tying goal. Clock is starting to become a little bit of a factor. And not quite a real issue yet, but another 5 minutes and it will be, as here's Dodonov with a shot. That one gets blocked down on the way through. Thrown in there, saved by Kemper. Nice stop there. And Eric Johnson sends that up the boards. 9.5 to go in the third. Taken here. Vegas trying to keep it in, not able to. Magna brings it up now for Colorado, but he gets the puck stolen away by the back checker. Good dump in there by Marchessault as he takes a big hit. Kemper comes out to play it. Sends it up the wall, and Colorado's going to clear it. Up ice now, Avalanche into the offensive zone. That one goes high over Leonard. Played down now in the corner. Trying to send it back out. No, Haig finds it for Vegas and clears it out. That one gets dumped in now. Byram's going to play it back for Colorado. Fresh legs coming on the ice for both teams. Here comes Ryan Murray into the offensive zone. Good pass there. Shot gets deflected. Trying to work it around now. McKinnon into the middle. Here's Landeskog with a chance. Looking for the wraparound. Leonard gets across! I have no idea how, but Robin Leonard got across and made a massive save there on the wraparound chance for Gabe Landeskog. How did he stop that? Oh, a diving play from the defenseman as well. That was Haig. Haig made a diving play on it as well. But then Leonard had to make the pad stop still and came across to make a massive, massive save. Wow, what a chance there for Colorado. They just couldn't put it home. And we are going to commercial break. Under 10 minutes to go. I don't know how that didn't end up in the back of the net, Vernon. Unbelievable chance there for the Avs. Yes, I have, Javen. Quite a few. A lot of AHL games. I've only been to one NHL game, but I've been to a lot of AHL games, and I've been to a lot of college hockey games as well. Habs tie it up. Thank you, Isaac. Appreciate that update. Habs make it 1-1 in Seattle. What a save there from Robin Leonard, and also getting some help from Nick Haig. And Nashville-San Jose game is now in the third. Other two 10 o'clock starts are still 0-0. Steven, that is a great question. I don't know. My school did. Worcester State did have a hockey team. It was D3, but they had a hockey team. I am not sure about WPI. I can actually look that up right now. Let's see. I don't believe that they do. Oh, no, it looks like they might have a club team. Yeah, they have a club team. Okay. So they don't have, like... They have a club hockey team, so it's not the same as, like, D1 or D3 sports or anything, but it's a club team at WPI. Worcester State had, like, a regular D3 team. But it certainly wasn't D1 hockey where I went, for sure. I go to a lot of Providence College games, and that is as good as it gets. I mean, that is D1 college hockey, NHL, future NHL players. So it's taken back now. 8:12 to go in the third. That one gets dumped in around the boards. Vegas back in on the attack. Back there, that one cleared. Pietrangelo can't keep it in. Back out to the neutral zone. Colorado takes it now into the offensive zone. McKinnon, his shot just ripped wide. Colorado keeps it in, though, on the attack. Sent in front. Pad save again by Leonard. 7:45 to go here in the third period. Avs still need a goal. As it gets played now back in the neutral zone. Colorado with possession in the midst of a line change. Bringing it into the offensive end. Here's Compher. Stolen away, though. Bad pass. Here comes Kolesar. Keegan Kolesar with a shot. And a blocker save there by Darcy Kemper. Vegas now working around in the offensive zone. Yeah, that sucks, Red Rubber. We obviously had hockey at my high school because I played 4 years on the team. But, yeah, we had hockey at my school, and high school hockey was a whole lot of fun for sure. God, I would love to play again. Just one game. It was so much fun. Under 7 minutes now to go in the third. Played here in front. Chance goes wide. Carrier gets to it for Vegas. He carries it out of the zone into the offensive end with Stevenson with him. Now takes it around the net. Drops it off down low for Stevenson. McCarr knocks him off the puck. And the Avalanche look to start the breakout. Up to Compher, to Magna, over the red line. That one's dumped into the offensive zone. 6.5 to go now in the third period. Played now. Eric Johnson with it. 6:15 remaining as they dump it into the offensive zone. Played in the corner. Landeskog trying to knock that one down. McKinnon falling all over the ice. McKinnon couldn't catch an edge there. And that one gets cleared now. Vegas back into the Colorado end. Up the boards now. Landeskog chipped up by Rantanen. He's got McKinnon with him into the offensive zone. Rantanen stops, lets McKinnon go by, moves it to the middle. Off the bench, here's a chance for Byram. In front! McKinnon can't play that one cleanly through the legs. Good shot, but it goes wide. Colorado still pouring on some pressure. And McCarr with a shot there that gets deflected up and out of play. Huge shot block there for Vegas. 5:32 to go in the third. And it's going to be an attacking zone face-off coming up here for Colorado. That was a big, big shot block there for the Golden Knights. And it looks like we're going to head to commercial. Yes, our final commercial break of the third period as the Wild take a 1-0 lead in their game over Vancouver. Again, appreciate the update. So we're down here under 6 minutes to go in this one, and now the clock is officially a factor. Colorado down by a goal, 2-1 Vegas with the lead. They definitely need to play with some urgency, just like they have on these last couple of shifts, as Colorado has really started to put some pressure on in the offensive zone, looking desperately for that tying goal. But I really, really appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you all so, so much. Don't forget, thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted. And it's really great to have you guys all in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As we've got a number of late games going tonight. Minnesota-Vancouver is 1-0 Minnesota. Winnipeg and Anaheim still 0-0 in the first. And Montreal and Seattle is tied up at 1 in the first period. Earlier games today. Calgary defeated the New Jersey Devils 5-3. And the Tampa Bay Lightning with a whooping on the Pittsburgh Penguins. 5-1 beating of the Penguins earlier tonight. That game is final. This game is 2-1 Vegas, and the other game that started at 8:30 is Nashville and San Jose. They are in the third period, and Nashville has the 2-0 lead in that one. Because it sounds cooler, Javen. I like Vegas a lot better than having it lengthened out to Las Vegas. I like Vegas Golden Knights better. I think it sounds cooler. Long shot in there. That one deflected wide. Landeskog after it. 5:23 to go here in the third. We are back underway. Vegas able to chip it out, pass through the neutral zone. and into the Colorado end. 5:10 here to go now in the third period. Moved up by McKinnon. Into the offensive end. A shot there and a glove save by Leonard. Stabs that one out of the air with 5:05 remaining. And another offensive zone draw coming up here for the Avs. Kraken take a 2-1 lead. Wow, big goal there for Seattle. They go up again on Montreal. Now 2-1. Yes. See, I think Las Vegas Golden Knights is too long. I like Vegas better. I mean, it's subjective. It's a personal preference. But I like Vegas better, personally. So that one again, glove down right off of the faceoff by Leonard. We'll have another offensive zone faceoff for Colorado here. 5 minutes to go, down by a goal. They're going to be pushing hard here these next 5 minutes, trying to get this tied up. Vegas looking to hold on to the lead. Back out now, long shot there, blocked on the way through, just goes over the bar. Burakovsky trying to keep it in, not able to. And taken now, chipped out of the zone by Carrier. Here comes Krebs after it. He can't get it deep, but Carrier will get a second chance, and he does. Cross-ice pass for Krebs, gets deflected high off glass. Vegas is happy just to keep it in the Colorado zone. 4:33 now remaining in the period. Colorado back up through neutral ice. Good stand up there, though, at the blue line by Vegas defense, and that stalls the attack for the Avalanche here as they have to go back and regroup. Played up now over the red line, backhanded by Byram. He can't get it deep again. Now it's stolen. Colasar all over it, but Colorado sends it back. Neutral zone now. Avs finally dump it deep. Bouncing puck off the end boards. McKinnon after it against Pietrangelo and Miramonov. Played by Dodonov now. Chipped up the boards. And it's taken now and cleared there by the Avs and out of their zone, but now cleared again by Vegas, going back the other way. Golden Knights after it. Avalanche have to regroup. Byram up over the red line, but Vegas is going to steal it right back. Holy crap. Wow, Alex Pietrangelo has played over 28 minutes tonight. And there's still 3.5 minutes left in this game in which he's probably going to play a significant amount of those remaining 3.5 minutes. So Pietrangelo is likely to hit 30 minutes in ice time tonight for the Golden Knights. Played up now, up the boards, not able to get it out. Trying again is Marchessault. This time he does clear up to Smith, who takes a hit but dumps it in deep to the Colorado zone. 3:05 remaining in the third. Dumped in now by the Avalanche. Not able to get any sustained pressure yet. Ranta takes a big hit there from Haig. They're digging for the puck. Krebs comes away with it. Back out, but can't clear the zone. Long shot in. That one just ripped wide on Leonard. That was one of the best opportunities there for Colorado. Just missed the post wide. Taken now by Haig. 2:40 to go. He goes off glass. It's chipped out to the neutral zone by Vegas. Right back in, though. Here comes Tyson Jost. Played down deep. Vegas gets it. They clear it up. Dumped into the offensive zone now. Here comes Vegas on the forecheck. Magna there for Colorado. Up the wall to Helm. Fourth line for the Avalanche getting a shift here. Sant's out in front, taken though off a skate, and Dodonov clears it out, then takes a monster hit by a Colorado player, but he clears the zone, and that is all that matters at this point. Down to 2 minutes remaining in the third. Vegas still with the 1-goal lead. Colorado looking for the tying goal into the offensive zone. Shot block there, and that's cleared all the way down. Empty net for the Avalanche. They have pulled Kemper down by 1. And they're down now to about 1.5 minutes remaining in this game to try and get this thing tied up. Vegas looking to hold on to the lead. Played here down low by Comfer. Kadri up the wall. Glove down there by Landeskog. And now it's played around to the corner. Colorado sent in front by McKinnon. Nobody there. Landeskog on the far side. Back to the point. Played by, I would assume that's Makar. Across now. Here's McKinnon. Tries to get a shot off. That's blocked. Good defense here from Vegas. Down low. Looking for a chance. Rantanen back to the corner. Landeskog out to the point. Makar over to McKinnon. McKinnon with a shot. That one goes wide. And rims off glass all the way out of the zone. 52 seconds left. Around the boards. Avs right back in on the attack. Vegas trying to clear it. Not able to. Avs still have possession here. Landeskog to Kadri. Pass into the middle. Can't get the shot off. Back-checking pressure coming from the Golden Knights. They chip it out. Empty net. And this one goes in for Kolasar. Or maybe Dadonov. It was a 2-on-0. They passed it back and forth. And either way, whoever got the last touch on it, it's an empty net goal for the Vegas Golden Knights. It looks like Dadonov got the last touch. And with 29 seconds left, it's a 3-1 game. The empty netter seals it for the Golden Knights. And that is pretty much gonna put the icing on the cake of this one with only 29.9 remaining. It would obviously take a miraculous comeback of godly proportions for Colorado to come back from this one. 20 seconds remaining. We're back underway. Vegas clears it back out of the zone. And they have it now, regrouping in their own end. They're just going to kill the clock here. Down to 10 seconds remaining. Miramonov skating it away. Backhanded up and down the ice. Johnson plays it for Colorado over to Ryan Murray. Horn sounds. That does it. This one is over. The Vegas Golden Knights go into Colorado and pick up a big win over the Avalanche. 3-1 here tonight. The empty netter sealed it. And that is going to do it for this one, everybody. And hey, would you look at that? We made it through the entire game without losing power, so that is a big W. This was a good stream tonight, guys, and a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Please do not forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. My next stream is tomorrow night. Boston Bruins against Florida Panthers. Two of the top teams in the Eastern Conference right now. That should be a really fun one. 7 p.m. tomorrow. I'll be live for that. And hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Hope you guys have a great day tomorrow. And hopefully I'll see you in the chat soon. Thank you again so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And be talking to you guys here hopefully pretty soon.